Good morning. Let me turn the light on. Good morning to everybody. It's early, it's 8 o'clock. I've got Nunu sweeping the floor and cleaning the floor out there. And I thought I'd just come in here. He can't come in here yet because I haven't made the bed and that, so I've got to do that. Right, anyway, I hope you're all well. I feel, no, don't get me wrong, I felt a lot better again yesterday, like I said. But, you know, I wasn't 100%. But today, I feel really good. Now, this might be my famous last words, and then later on I'm like feeling poorly again. So I've got to come in here anyway and make the bed. It's a bit nippy this morning, I'll tell you. Right, let me just quickly make the bed. So anyway, I have loads of stuff to talk about. I'm going to run through a few things. I've got a list. So thank you very much for everybody who commented last night. I really appreciate every single one of yous. I know I didn't reply as such, but I hearted you all up and I read every single one. Wow, you've got your own stories, I tell you. But you were all so kind. So I'm just going to sort of pick up on a few things of that today. What's on the agenda today for me? I think I might make a start on the curtains because to do, like I said, I had 6 to do, and I can't do them in one day. Honestly, that would be just way too much for me. So I could do with changing the bed if I'm honest, but I thought about it. Not only is it really cold outside, I just feel like I just don't want to be doing that at the minute. I don't want to overdo things. Chance me luck, so to say. So yeah, I've been up a little while. Let me just say a couple of things. Oh, I did get a parcel as well, a little package. Right, let me just run through a couple of things. Right, I just want to pick up on some stuff that I said, because sometimes, you know, I say stuff and I think to myself, why did I say that? Or I said it wrong, and stuff like that. So, anyway, first things first, Vanessa, the lovely Vanessa that I'm giving the little red clutch bag to. Thank you so much for your emails. I'll just carry on. Thank you so much for your emails. I have read them and everything. I'm sorry that I hadn't gotten back to you. I'm sure you, let me turn the camera, I'm sure you understand and everything, but I really did appreciate your lovely emails. They were lovely. And I have actually got your little bag out there in a box ready to just be wrapped up. So obviously I know you understand. This has got to be one of the easiest beds to make. So yeah, thank you, Vanessa. I just wanted to, and I had actually a couple of other, I'm gonna have to bring that through. A couple of other emails as well. So I just want to thank you all for that in the last sort of week or whatever. There we go. That's it. That's it. Like I said, I could do with really changing it, but there you go. So thank you, Vanessa. I'm going to do that though today. I will go out now in a minute and just, it is in a box. I've had it in the little box for quite some time. I just haven't gotten around to sort of sealing the box. Every morning I do open the window, no matter how cold it is, just to get some air in here. So yeah, I appreciated all your lovely comments. Let me just do that. Right, it's not perfect, but I ought to do today. I have to go and plug that in. There we go. Quick and easy. Right, so everybody, your comments were so lovely. Don't stress yourself, Mazzy. Do you be yourself, and you know, everything in proportion. I totally agree with everybody on that one. So for one, like, you know, something like this, what did I say? Oh yeah, I'd said that I hadn't picked the camera up in 2 weeks. Now I just wanted to just mention that I had only for that little update vlog the other day, but I hadn't picked the camera up properly for the 2 weeks. You'll know what I mean if you watched yesterday's video. I just want to correct myself because sometimes I sound like I'm lying, but I'm not. I just say weird stuff. Doctor update. Let me just say about a doctor update. I did call them yesterday, actually, my doctor, because some of my results were supposed to go back to my doctor. And what day is it? What actual day is it? It's Thursday. So I went on Sunday, and I was supposed to have had the results Sunday. So anyway, I rang them up yesterday on the Wednesday, and they said it's not gone through to the system. The hospital hadn't actually put it through to the doctors. So she's chasing that all up. And I said to her, well, I really want that all, all them admissions over the weekend to be put onto my record. She said, oh, it is on your record. It's on your hospital one, but it's not been put through properly. She couldn't see it. So she did say to me to call back today or in the next day or two and check for some results and see whether they've got it on the system. And I said to her, like I said, I wanted to be on my record, so my doctor is aware of how frequent this is. Because some of you have actually been saying about going on like mild antibiotics every day just to sort of keep it at bay and stuff. Until my doctor sees all this, I don't know what he might suggest, but I would love to do that. As long as it's mild. because sometimes antibiotics don't agree with me. Not at all. But yeah, I would love to do that. I can't sort of, I don't know if I can request it really. But then some people, when they have frequent UTIs, they mean like every 6 weeks. I've heard of people having them as many as like 6 weeks. But, mine is working out, 6 months, 5 months? Something like that. So I don't know about that. But anyway, yes, I'm going to give the doctors a call today and see what happens. But that's 2 o'clock onwards, so it won't probably be in this vlog. What does that? Oh yeah, I got no more Does This Things Really Work now. That was the last one that I had pre-made on the mop socks. So any more of those that you see now, I'm making as of sort of today, so to say, but I'm not making one today. So I just wanted to do that. Oh yeah, and then I said I hadn't told anyone about me giving up smoking and alcohol, but then in the next breath I'm saying that I'd been telling people that I'd only done it I'd given up for 5.5. Obviously I told my friends and family, but I hadn't told the camera, the vlog is what I mean. I hadn't said it on the travel trolls or anything. That's what I meant by that. So I ain't lying. Yeah, another one. So all them times that people was accusing me of putting like Bacardi and vodkas in my Coke. Not only for one, I've never had Bacardi and Coke and stuff like that, but obviously I knew that I'd given up alcohol. So I thought, well, I'm not going to correct you because I don't see why I should be blurting my business to that one idiot or two idiots. So yeah, made me laugh. But yeah, so no, I wasn't sneaking stuff into my Cokes. That's not my cup of tea at all anyway. So another thing I wanted to say also, why I sort of turned to the Coke as well. I don't really sort of want to go on and on and on about this, but because at the same time when I'd gone into the hospital on my last occasion, I'd given up everything. I'd given up biting my nails, everything on the same day for the same length of time. Given up everything. So I'd given up biting my nails, given up alcohol, given up smoking, given up sweets. There was a couple more and I just can't think what they are. So I didn't want that feeling of deprivedness really. I was sort of going through a period where I was depriving myself, so to have a Coke I felt like it was a little substitute, a little treat. A lot of you was like, oh, you don't need to explain yourself or justify yourself. Now that isn't what I was actually doing on the vlog last night. I'm not sort of trying to answer to the people that was trying to say to me Diet Cokes are bad. I weren't justifying myself to them. I was just because I had so many people say about the Diet Coke is bad for you. I just wanted to sort of say why I had been drinking it. And hold on. yeah, I just wanted to sort of say why I started drinking it and stuff like that. And I knew that you lot just care, that's all. So I just wanted to sort of come back on that one. Also, this was a coincidence. Now I have to tell you this. Me and my twin sister always goes through the same, not always, but majority of the time in our life, we've always gone through the exact same medical problems or anything, it just so happens at the same time. So, like, for one, I've got a UTI this week. So is my sister, and she's having her own complications at her end. She's waiting for results and stuff, and that's ongoing. When I had like the worm in my eye, toxoplasmosis, I got in my eye. She's got toxoplasmosis in her eye, and when I had when she had her flare up in her eye, mine flared up. She's actually got it in 2 eyes. They've just found out actually she's got it in 2 eyes, and she can't see out of one of her eyes. But anyway, that's her private personal stuff. But what I'm getting at, right, so the day I gave up smoking and alcohol and blah blah blah, but the day I gave up smoking, it turned out it wasn't until about a week later, because I kept it quiet even from my family at that point, just in case I sort of just went back to it, you know. And it turns out my sister had actually now I say she gave up smoking, but she didn't. She gave up vaping. Now she'd been vaping probably 8 years, 9 years, something like that. So she gave up the vaping the exact same day that I gave up smoking. So we were both trying to then, from then on, when we both found out, we were like, what? We both had just out the blue, had just both done that. Yeah, what a coincidence. And then, like I said, she's going through what I'm going through this week and stuff. And yeah, just so many coincidences like that. I don't know if there's any other sisters out there or twins out there that go through same stuff like that. Let me know, because I could literally make a whole vlog on stuff that we've both gone through together at the same time. But right, that's plugged in. So yeah, that's it. That's all that. Oh, but yeah, I do appreciate all your lovely comments. Well, I did get this yesterday. I'm going to go out to the van now in a minute. I did get this. So I've got a couple of foundations. Had to use one today, so I had to open it. But I got these. These are leggings. So I bought these actually to go to Scotland. Because I only really have black leggings, you know. So, and these had good review on them. So I thought, oh, okay. Look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, they're lovely. Oh, I love those. They're like all camo and army-ish. They'd look nice with me, what's me boots called? My Timberlands. Wouldn't they look? Yeah. Because obviously we'll be doing a lot of walking in there. And by the time we get there now, it really is going to probably be shoving on in the ear, you know, winterish-y, so to say. I'll pull tag off because I think that they'll. Oh no, does it need cutting? I think that needs cutting. Anyway, well chuffed with those. They're about $15.99. They feel soft and everything. The reviews on them were good. Always check the reviews on stuff when you buy stuff from Amazon. Just to double check what other people say as well, and they're honest. Right, so that's that. I need to, well, I had a shower last night. For one, look at my hair. My roots have just grown just literally this week. But what it makes it look like is like I got greasy hair and just dirty hair, but I haven't. So I don't know whether to do my hair today. And I don't know whether I'm going to just stay in my loungy wear today as well, which I might do. Right, anyway, I'll pick the camera up when I get outside. I've got a few bits just to do in there, and I'll see you in a minute. I'm in the van, obviously. So I've just done a couple of little just niggly bits in there. I'm debating whether to do the bathroom in there today, which I probably will. Just a few bits need to be put away because that day, well, the 2 days that I had to go to hospital, everything just got into a bit of a shambles. Right, I'm looking for packing tape, Mazzy. Oh, don't tell me I don't have none. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have packing tape. Dan might have some in the shed somewhere. But this is your parcel, Vanessa. a bit big. I have to cut it down. So that's for Vanessa. Right, so I can't do it then. Yeah, things just got into a bit of a shambles when driving and that over them few days. So I do have a little bit of leftover of Wonder Web there, look. So I might bring that in actually. No point in wasting it, is there? I'll just put these away. So yeah, I think I might go and do the curtains today. Right, that can... I didn't know whether to keep that for the hospital because the first time round I had to buy that, and then the second time round I was just filling it up while I was there with the jug and stuff. So I didn't know whether to get rid of that now, assuming I won't be back at hospital, or keep it just in case I had to go back to hospital. There's nothing worse than being thirsty, is there? Right, oh, 2 tablets there. That's just me calm. So I was a bit panicky that second time I went to hospital that time. I will throw that away. I can always buy a new one, can't I? Jeez. Right, I'm going to go back in then. Sorry, Vanessa, I can't wrap your parcel yet. I don't know when that will get sent off anyway. So I think everything's still looking good. That chair needs to come out though. It's driving me a bit bonkers getting in and out of my wardrobe. I've already had nearly 5 pints of water this morning. It's only just turned 8:30. I've got to shut this door. Okay, it's cold. It'll be frosty in here. It won't be long before the frost is coming in though, will it? Just shut that. There we go. Right, yeah, so I haven't put the bathroom mat back because I am debating whether to just things need wiping down in there. You know what it's like. And I might make a start on one of these big curtains. We'll see. Oh, these are my lights from Timmy, look. They're okay. I quite like them, really. I wanted it lights up there for like a permanent fixture, but I feel like they look messy. And that bothers me, that does. But anyway, the fire isn't actually on at the minute. I've just left the flames on because we've had it on all the morning. So I did make the bacon and cabbage in the end yesterday as well, which was lush. And we've got a full bowl of it again each for today. So no cooking today, which is good. But I think that eating that meal did us both good, actually. Say hello to my lot.
Yeah.
That's all you're getting. So I'm going to do the curtains. Not all 6. I'm definitely going to do 1, maybe 2 today. I'm going to focus just on them big ones as well, which was annoying because when I was out in the van, I was supposed to have brought that spare foundation out. So I've got to go back out to the van now as well. So yeah, I'm just going to take these. This sound's staying today. I got an excuse, haven't I? Not been very well. Right. I mean, it's not a hard job, it's just if you haven't got the energy to pick yourself up, then... But I do today, a little bit anyway. Right, working out the material is going to be hard. I told you that's actually quite long now, isn't it? Look, I don't know if you can see that. It's actually quite long. Working out the material is going to be hard because obviously I want to get the most out of my material, but I think there's going to be a lot of wastage, a lot, because obviously it's not going to. I'm going to have to move the coffee table. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for Dan. Let's work out this material. Oh no, there's no point. Not until I get this moved. That actually looks longer than I anticipated. So I brought 2 lots to do that. And what I mean by 2 lots, they sell it per a certain size. I'm not sure if it's a metre or what. So I bought 2 lots, but I think I've really underestimated, which means I will probably have to end up buying a bit more. First curtain. It's a lot bigger than I imagined. So the width of this material has to be the width of that, otherwise I am going to come up short. If only one of those fit long ways on this material, then I've had it really, because I doubt they'll be going side to side. If you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to change battery in a minute. Can you hold my camera for me, darling?
I'm just gonna go away.
Let me just get this material. I just want to have a look. Look at the sizes and everything. So, yeah, I think that's the width of it then, isn't it? Oh, right, okay. There might not be as much wastage as I thought then. Okay. So that's the width of the material. There's not going to be too much wastage, but more than enough. So this is going to be quite difficult to do, really. Maybe I shouldn't have purchased it. Like, I went to 8 items, you know, and when you do that, then they will put it in one sheet. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Anyway, right. God, this is going to be awkward. Once I've got the material cut, I find doing this is actually then quite easy, you know, doing the ironing bit and everything. It's just getting that material cut. So about that much wastage on the side there. But I won't be cutting nothing yet. I do want to just cut the length off though, because otherwise it's going to be awkward, isn't it? Right. Oops, my slipper just fell off. I may as well just kick them off. Right. I'm just going to roughly, I can't have too much wastage. I have to be a little bit precise on the length. Oh. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. My bum keeps hitting the table. Where is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to neaten it up afterwards. Oh, I'm coming up a bit short. Yay! Right, I can get rid of that lot for now. So the next thing I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to pull it over a bit now. I'm going to try and get it to where I want it. I think that's about right, actually. It's not far off. Not far off at all. But now I have to pull it this way because it's too up the top. I'll get this done and I'll get back to you in a minute. So I've got it cut, I've got it laid, and I've got it with this stuff as well, the Wonder Web. And believe it or not, the bit of Wonder Web that I took from the van nearly did the full curtain actually. It was only actually from about here downwards, and that's what I was short of. So yeah, don't throw this stuff away even though it looks like a little bit of a mess. Right, so I'm getting ready to iron now. I've just got that on and get this done. So I've done that side now. So what I've found is just go over that with the iron, flip it over, and now I can just use my starch, and this works perfect. I know everyone's gonna say but it does, it works perfect, because now it can get through the material to stick it properly as well. Do you know what he's just done? He's just come over and he's like lifting the curtain up like that to check the carpet. You learn by your own mistakes, and I've learned. Just gonna put you lot there for a minute. I'm done. I am done. Brilliant job. Oh, brilliant. Perfect. Stuck. So that just... Oh no, I didn't use the new one. No, I did on a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, I did on a little bit. It's finding that little bit, so I can't see whether that's perfect. Yep, that's stuck perfect. Brilliant. Right, let's get this hung up. It's going to be so much warmer in here. Love it. I think I'm going to take a minute out after this, but I do think I will do this one as well today. But I'm just going to take a minute after this. Just get this hung up. Are you ready for the big reveal? I'm a bit dizzy after that. Let's do the big reveal. So these aren't terrible anyway. They're not as bad as the bedroom ones. But still, if the sun's shining through and you want to pull the curtains, it can be quite bright. So there's the normal one. Cool, yeah, that is long, isn't it? And here is the thermaled blackened out one. Oh, I'm well chuffed for that. It's going to be so much warmer in here. So yeah, you can see the difference, can't you? Certainly does make a difference. You don't have to be totally perfect with it as well. You know, just do the best you can. Look, what do you think?
It's a curtain.
No, but it's blacked out.
Yeah.
Just about to put them into their like little tie bags, and they feel like heavy. I wouldn't say quality, but they feel like heavy curtains now. But everything in here is a little bit wonky, so these aren't dead straight. And I was saying to Dan, no, of these nets, if you come here and they're all straight up there, obviously as straight as they're going to get, but they all go like that. They're not straight. I think they're look, like this one. Look how badly off that one is. Look, goes right up there, and look, it's dead straight up the top. Oh, sorry, I wasn't showing you. Dead straight up the top. Yeah, I think they've just been cheaply made. So you don't have to be totally perfect with this. And literally, I'm just going round the outsides, which is dead easy. And somebody was saying that this stuff can disintegrate once when you put it in a wash. But I think if that was the case, I was washing my curtains, what I would probably do is just peel it off and maybe just iron it on again and do sort of one set at a time. Sounds like a palaver, but you don't really want this disintegrating in your washing machine, do you? So yeah, I mean, whether that would happen with this particular stuff, maybe her stuff was different, I don't know. But yeah, so any of yous that haven't, all I've got to do now is just come along here. Any of yous that haven't been watching, keeping up, so now I've done these two. I've got all the little ones left to do, which is a lot easier. So if you haven't been watching, I have done these two sets as well. So these were really thin. I say thin, it was really letting a lot of light in. So I've done a really good job on those. And I'll tell you what, I have noticed that the place is warmer. So you're not only just blacking it out, you are, you know, there's obviously a reasoning to this. And I know somebody else in a lodge actually that is actually going to do the same thing, because all the curtains come like without the liner in the lodges. So I think she's going to be doing that herself. So if you took any tips from me, if you've done this because of me or going to do this, let me know down in the comments. So I've done the underside, I'm just flipping it over. I find doing this seals it properly.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. No, it's it. Working. And that's it. Yeah, they're doing a bit of work. Oh, that's knocked it out of me. I'm glad I've done it though. I've got the 2 worst curtains done. Like I said, what we're going to do with the 2 doors is actually buy... They're a liner basically, same as this, but with hooks, and it's actually from the same company as well. So I'm guessing it's the same material because I have faith in this material. If I remember, I will put the link in description. One tip, right? To start with, I was buying the Wonderweb stuff, like at 10 meters, 5 meters and stuff, going through loads of it, just doing the 4 curtains in the 2 bedrooms. So now this time I've brought 2 rolls, and I think each roll has 64 meters, and they're only a £5 each. So, and it's working perfect. This is good. I've done my checks on it. So I just need to get it hung up. That's all I'm going to do today, in the sense of curtains, and just have a quick little tidy up. So there seems to be an awful lot of spare hooky things over here, so I don't really know where to put these, if I'm totally honest. Yeah, there's way too many. So I've got to work it out. I'm going to count. I'm actually going to count so I can work it out. So there's over 20, well, I say over, there's 24 spare ones of those. They're the spares, and they're the 19 that I need. So I'm going to do it sort of roughly every second one, because I don't want that really all bunched up there, really, do I? Let's just put you there. See how this turns out anyway. So first one I'll skip to. I don't want to keep missing loads and then I don't actually have one for the end. I've got to admit, I didn't do a fantastic job on this one, if I'm totally honest. But that's the good thing with it, it's not permanent, is it? You can just rip it off and start again one day. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 of these left. So that'll be, 2 of them have to go every second one. I think that's right. I think that's right. You can always adjust it. Oh no, right, yeah, I did that a little bit wrong. But anyway, that's it. Oh, that honestly has knocked it out of me. But anyway, it's done. Good job, Mazzy. I think one day I'd like to, sorry, I had the camera up there then. One day I'd like to just replace all these curtains, because they would just come with the van, didn't they? They're not sort of, I would say, my cup of tea, if I'm totally honest. And also like these cushion covers as well. The whole lot, I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. What do you think, babe?
Curtains.
No, about maybe replacing them.
No chance.
I knew he'd say that. Right, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm not sure how long this vlog is. It could be a short one. So I hope you've enjoyed that today. I did just say to Dan, I'm probably going to do the 4 small ones that are left all on the same day, because they're a lot smaller and a lot easier. Right, don't go cold this winter. Thermalise your curtains. Right, we're going to love you and leave you. See you tomorrow. Bye.